Welcome back to WC Coins. World today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of the United Arab Emirates. One dirham coin, a piece of modern Middle Eastern currency that holds more than just face value and offers a gateway to understanding the region's economic evolution, cultural heritage, and design philosophy in currency minting. The United Arab Emirates, or UAE, was formed in 1971, uniting 7 emirates into a single federation, and soon after its formation, the need for a unified national currency became critical as the country sought to establish its own identity independent from previous monetary influences, like the Qatari and Dubai Rial or the Bahraini dinar. The UAE dirham was officially introduced in 1973 under the guidance of the United Arab Emirates Currency Board, which was later succeeded by the Central Bank of the UAE. The dirham replaced the Qatari and Dubai Rials at par and became the official currency of the new nation, marking a turning point in the UAE's financial sovereignty. The one dirham coin, which we focus on today, has become an essential part of daily life in the Emirates. It is widely used in everyday transactions and represents a fusion of modern minting practices with elements of local heritage, making it a coin that is not only practical but also deeply symbolic of Emirati culture and pride. This particular coin is known for its distinct design, most notably the image of a traditional Arabic coffee pot called a dallah on one side of the coin. The dallah is an iconic symbol of hospitality and social life in the Gulf region, reflecting centuries of tradition where sharing Arabic coffee, or gawa, signifies friendship and respect. The inclusion of the dallah on the one dirham coin was a deliberate cultural choice aimed at reinforcing the UAE's identity and heritage, especially during a period of rapid modernization and globalization in the 1970s and 1980s. This element serves as a constant reminder of the country's deep-rooted traditions in the midst of economic transformation. The coin in our focus today bears the Hijri date and the Gregorian date, 1987. This means it was minted during a significant decade in UAE history, when the country was experiencing booming economic growth driven by oil exports, infrastructure development, and increased global engagement with the wider world economy. In 1987, the United Arab Emirates was still a young nation, but it was already establishing itself as a major player in the Gulf region and beyond. The need for currency that reflected national pride and international credibility was more important than ever, and the one dirham coin played a small but vital part in this broader vision. Coins minted in 1987 and around this period were often produced under contract by global mints such as the Royal Mint of the United Kingdom or mints in France, Germany, and even Canada, depending on the year and agreement. These contracts allowed the UAE to produce high-quality coinage while still building up its domestic minting capabilities. The 1987 one dirham coin does not feature a visible mint mark, but collectors often use subtle design variations and die characteristics to trace a coin's origin and minting location. These include differences in the script alignment, the curvature of the dallah handle, and even the thickness of the outer rim and edge milling. The script used on the coin is entirely in Arabic and includes both the denomination and the country's full name in Arabic text. This reinforces the national identity of the coin and reflects the linguistic and cultural pride that plays such a central role in UAE society and official design practices. The other side of the coin features the denomination numeral for one and the words dirham in Arabic script. These inscriptions follow a very clear and consistent design standard used across various UAE coins, which helps ensure ease of use for residents while maintaining cultural authenticity in currency production. The coin is made from a cupronickel alloy, which is a combination of copper and nickel. This material is chosen for its durability, resistance to corrosion, and ease of minting, which is especially important in regions with hot and humid climates like the UAE, ensuring that coins remain in good condition despite constant handling and circulation. In terms of weight and diameter, the one dirham coin generally weighs around 6 grams and measures approximately 23 millimeters across, although these specifications may vary slightly from year to year based on minting contracts and adjustments made by the central bank. The consistency in general feel and size helps it remain easily recognizable. The edges of the coin are milled or reeded, which serves a practical purpose in helping the visually impaired distinguish it from other coins, but also acts as a safeguard against counterfeiting and unauthorized clipping practices which have historically affected the integrity of coinage systems around the world. The United Arab Emirates 1 Dirham coin has not undergone major design changes since its inception, which is a testament to the power of its original imagery and the success of its symbolic message. The dallah remains a timeless representation of Emirati values and identity, making the coin a constant in an ever-changing economic landscape. Collectors often seek specific years of the 1 Dirham coin due to lower mintage figures or rare die variations, while 1987 is not considered one of the rarest years. It is part of a highly collectible early series, which makes it appealing especially for those looking to complete a full historical set of UAE coinage. The coin has also been a subject of numismatic studies, particularly for how it reflects the geopolitical context of the Middle East during the 1980s, a decade marked by regional tension, global oil diplomacy, and shifting alliances, all of which influenced how emerging nations like the UAE projected their identity through state symbols, including money. One of the key roles of coins like the 1 Dirham is educational. They serve as silent ambassadors of a country's history, culture, and aspirations, and for many expatriates, tourists, and residents encountering this coin is often one of the first tangible interactions they have with the nation's heritage and values. Over the years, the UAE has issued commemorative coins to mark important events, but the standard 1 Dirham has remained largely unchanged, which gives it a special place in the continuity of the country's financial story, a symbol that ties the present to the past and offers a glimpse into the soul of the Emirates. Even the Arabic numerals used on the coin have historical significance, tracing their origins back to Indian numerals and reflecting the long history of mathematical development and trade that passed through the Arabian Peninsula, making the coin not only a tool for commerce, but also a quiet reminder of ancient knowledge routes. In the UAE, the 1 Dirham coin is essential for daily transactions like public transportation, grocery purchases, and vending machines, despite widespread digital payments. Its practical and sentimental value remains significant. Minting such coins requires an incredible amount of coordination, involving metallurgical engineers, die engravers, security experts, and economic planners. Every aspect, from the hardness of the alloy to the angle of the reading, is carefully calculated to ensure long-term durability and resistance to tampering. The dallah design itself is not generic. It is based on a traditional coffee pot with detailed craftsmanship visible in the spout, the lid, and the handle. These subtle design elements were carefully sculpted to reflect not just function, but also artistic heritage rooted in Bedouin and Gulf Arab culture. The practice of serving Arabic coffee is centuries old and involves specific rituals, including the type of beans used, the flavoring with cardamom, and the way the coffee is poured and received, all of which are captured in the graceful lines of the dallah, and its presence on the coin immortalizes this heritage. Coins have historically played a role in soft power, national messaging, and the UAE's display of traditional hospitality in promoting its unique identity within the Arab world and globally among financial institutions. The fact that the coin includes both the Hijri and Gregorian years reflects the dual historical consciousness of the UAE, acknowledging its Islamic calendar heritage while also participating fully in the global economic system, which uses the Gregorian calendar as standard for transactions, record-keeping, and international trade. From a numismatic perspective, the 1 Dirham coin provides an excellent case study in how modern Islamic nations blend religious tradition with technological advancement, using the coin as a platform for this dialogue and offering tangible proof of how history can be engraved into metal and passed hand to hand across generations. In the global collector's market, UAE coins have gained increasing interest, particularly in recent years, as the country's international profile has risen due to events like Expo 2020 in Dubai and increased investment in tourism and technology, which has led to more people discovering and appreciating its numismatic legacy. Coin fairs across the world now often feature UAE dirhams and collectors. Prize early issues, especially those with fewer signs of wear original. Mint luster and complete edge milling, which are seen as indicators of careful preservation and historical importance among numismatists. The central bank of the UAE plays a central role in maintaining the quality of its coins, issuing public notices when counterfeits are discovered and ensuring that minting practices align with both national values and international standards. A commitment that is evident in the consistency of the 1 dirham design. Throughout the years, there have been some minor controversies and confusion regarding the coin's similarity to other international coins in size and weight, particularly the Indian 5 rupee coin, which led to issues in vending machines across India and the UAE. A fascinating case of unintended monetary overlap. Despite these issues, the coin has stood the test of time, continuing to circulate widely and efficiently throughout the UAE. It remains a symbol of reliability and cultural grounding in an age increasingly defined by digital transactions and virtual currencies, offering a reminder of the tactile history behind modern economies. Many collectors keep these coins not just for their monetary or historical value, but also as cultural souvenirs, items that tell stories of markets, family gatherings, religious festivals, and business deals, all carried out with the exchange of a simple but powerful piece of metal in the form of the 1 dirham coin. Educators in the UAE often use coins like the 1 dirham to teach students about national symbols, Arabic script, and economic systems, blending practical learning with heritage appreciation and reinforcing a sense of identity among the next generation of Emiratis and residents. The 1987 edition is particularly notable because it falls within the first 15 years of the UAE's existence, making it part of the founding era of the nation and representing an important chapter in the story of how this young country rapidly became a global economic hub with a strong sense of heritage. When held in the hand, the coin's weight and design evoke a sense of permanence and purpose, a rare thing in an age of constant change and fleeting trends. It is not just metal, but meaning a small artifact of national pride and quiet confidence. For viewers of this video, the next time you come across a 1 dirham coin, take a moment to appreciate the layers of history, art, and engineering embedded in its design, and imagine the thousands of hands it has passed through, each one carrying a piece of the Emirates story. So as we look back at the 1987 1 dirham coin, we see not just a tool of trade, but a symbol of unity, tradition, and ambition that continues to serve the UAE with quiet dignity and enduring strength in every market stall, taxi ride, and family purchase. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of the UAE. 1 dirham coin here at WC Coins World. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin stories from around the globe as we continue exploring the rich histories hidden in your pocket change. Every coin has a story, and we're here to tell it.